bought some bright orange for that.
We're live.
We're live?
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
Dead or alive. Take them whatever way you can. Hi, guys. This is Sunday, October 2nd.
October.
It's
Yeah.
It's Halloween month.
It's Halloween. Oh, my God. It's Halloween month. I'm behind
Your
schedule.
favorite.
You are, but you're a week behind.
I'm a week behind anyway because
She's a week behind, y'all. So
yeah, because I had surgery a couple weeks ago, so it was like, yeah.
And it was supposed to be minor surgery. I mean, it was minor surgery.
It was minor surgery, but it didn't turn out to be that minor with me. I guess I'm not healing as fast as I used to. You know, you bounce back quicker. So when Mikey threw me against the wall, I didn't bounce back.
No, you went splat.
Bam.
Splat against the wall, and it's just taking you a day or two longer to.
And the thing is look, Karen looks blue, but we look green. And check out our shirts. I don't know if you can really tell, but we're yarnivores.
Yarnivores.
I got these.
And then it says one who consumes large quantities of yarn.
Yep.
From leading men.
Yep.
This one, because she's on a yarn moratorium, she's not allowed to purchase any yarn. Self-imposed, y'all. It's self-imposed.
Yep.
That doesn't exclude her from purchasing t-shirts.
Nope.
With yarn on them.
With yarn on them. So
and
hence what she does.
What else? Yeah, and I ordered that. I ordered them, and I didn't even order any yarn.
Well, right, because you're on a yarn moratorium.
So I didn't even.
But you can still, support your favorite yarn tires in other ways.
Yeah, I can.
Plus, she had an excess of money in your coffers because you haven't been buying yarn.
Which is true. I have.
Right.
Yeah, there is a little bit extra there. Yeah. So I put some of the extra I put into the airfare for London.
For London.
Yeah. So that we're going
that's
first class.
Cheap.
No. Actually, we're going Aer Lingus. We're going to go Aer Lingus. Mikey's driving us to Chicago because I just said there's no reason to spend $300 for an hour flight.
No.
I said, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, from here up to Chicago.
Yeah, I said, and so I said, nope, let's just
drive.
That's okay. Mikey will drive you up there, and then he'll spend the night in a hotel. It'll cost him $300 to drive back the next day.
There you go.
My sister-in-law lives up there, so he'll probably go see her
maybe
for the day or something like that. But I was just like, sitting in O'Hare is dreadful.
Yes.
I hate it. And I'm a Chicago born and raised kid. And I just don't like O'Hare. When we came back from Alaska, I was like, oh God, of course I've got to go all the way 3 fucking terminals later, so.
Yeah, because O'Hare is so nice.
Yeah. And the funny thing is it's very compact. If you look at it on top of this way, it really is very efficient. But
if you have a connector there,
it's always opposite.
It's always. They cannot put you in the same terminal. It's like, God forbid.
The poor lady, this lady, I felt so bad for her. We came in at number 2, at gate 2. And she was leaving out of gate 7. But C, right?
Oh, okay.
So she thought she'd be right at the end to get.
She thought she'd be
pretty close. Said, no. Chicago goes this way. The far end is 1.
Right.
The one by where you want to split is 47. And she was so upset. She's like, ah. And I said, well, that's Chicago for you. They do things backwards.
Well, I hope she made her flight.
I don't know. I think 3/4 of people on that plane didn't make that flight.
Yeah.
That was one where we sat on the runway in Vancouver forever. Yeah. Well, we were supposed to get out 5 minutes early even. They said, oh, we're going to be getting out early. And we're going to get her. And then we're like, we're everybody's seated. We're ready to go. And he's like, he said, we have to wait for a couple people. And then they closed the doors and nobody ever came.
The doors are closed. Let's go.
Yeah. So then they go out, and because of that delay,
So it makes
they
me
had to
wonder,
do
like-
different recalculations or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
to
of
put
course.
it in. And he's like, I think the people in the tower forgot how to do the math because we're still sitting here. So we ended up leaving like 45 minutes late.
Oh.
And yeah, anyway, but that's the
Wow.
steady drone of travels. What are you going to do?
Mm.
So you can get stuck in traffic too. So it doesn't make, any difference.
Oh, I guess it is like airplane traffic, right?
Yeah, it is. It's like,
It's
The best kind.
bigger concerns of traffic.
yeah, I
that
guess,
way.
yeah, a little harder to
You
stop
know,
in the midway seam of
A
things.
car sliding into another car at a stop sign at 5 miles an hour doesn't do nearly the damage that a couple of airplanes do hitting
Well, that's
each other.
true.
True. They do have a point there.
Yeah, I guess they need to be a little
They need to be more cautious.
A little bit more cautious,
Yeah.
maybe just a little.
Yeah.
We have Illinois, California,
Hi, California. Hi, Illinois.
and Jody is in Montana today, which
Oh!
normally I think she's in Arizona. That's the
That's our young
Sun
girl.
Soap.
Sun Soap.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she's up there for a show or something.
yeah, or just hanging
Hang
out
out.
in good old Montana country, which I would be down with.
Actually, that is one of the places now that I said we're going to do more land travel. I would love to go to a dude ranch.
I have a dude ranch in Montana that we can go to
Well, then let's go. We should go
in February.
in February.
Yeah,
I think that we should do it in February.
yeah, because
Okay.
yeah.
All right, good. We'll do
I know
that
the
instead of
owner.
Scotland. We'll do that instead of Scotland.
Instead of Scotland, I could totally do that instead of
Okay.
Scotland.
Cool.
I mean, I could do
Always wanted
Scotland
to do a
too,
ranch.
but
I always wanted to watch them roll
it's
in.
not really a dude ranch. It's more like a ski-doo ranch.
I don't care what a ski do. As long as they give me a little cart to drive, I'm okay.
You're all right. Well, maybe
Yeah,
a
you can get a
tractor.
ski-doo.
Yeah.
You can get a ski-doo, and
There
he's
you
got a big lodge
Good. That'd be
with a
fun.
Cuisinart that I gave him
You could go back and
because
say
he's
hello.
the cooker there.
He's a cooker.
He's the cooker there.
All right. So we're good coming to you.
Owns it, and he said
From
that you need to
Montana.
come in February some year.
Let me write that down. February, Montana.
Yep.
Whereabouts in Montana?
I can't remember.
Are
In
you
the middle of
driving
like
or
nowhere.
flying?
Of course, we're flying.
Oh.
Yeah, we're flying. But it's like in the middle of nowhere. So
She's driven with me. She's
St.
like, of
Louis
course
is
we're
long
flying.
enough.
I've never driven with Sue ever.
She gets to next month.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to next week. That's right.
Up
You
to-
guys go to Michigan next month.
Which,
She's bringing a hammer with her.
yeah, so I can knock her out.
No, Karen's not bad to ride with.
I don't think she'll be bad.
No, I think she was fine.
Mm.
You were in the back seat. Sandy was in the front seat.
What,
That
Asheville?
was not an 8-hour drive.
No, it was only up to Simply Sog.
I know, and I want to go back.
We should.
I know. I love
Okay.
that place.
When my moratorium's over.
When will that be?
Well, anytime we go, then my moratorium's over.
Okay, that works. That works.
We
That
don't need
works.
a
When
plan
you do
today.
it next Tuesday.
Yeah. Let me check the dates that are there.
Yeah,
We'll go check it out.
Oh my gosh.
I love that. I really do. They have the best because they
Yeah,
also
they
have Yowza. I love Yowza.
Yowza?
Miss
Yeah.
Babs Yowza.
That's the first time I ever had knitted with Miss Babs.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. Her stuff is great. Yeah. That's what Painted Brooks is made out of. Miss Babs.
Maybe that's why I, like
I
it so well.
downloaded a pattern. Did you see his new one? It's called Brick Basket Weave or something. And I thought it was
Mr.
really-
Stephen
Yeah,
West.
Mr. Stephen West. And at first I thought, oh, that's so cute. And now I'm like,
Did you look at it?
yeah, now I'm like, why did I spend that money on that?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever do it.
Oh.
Sorry, Steve. But it's
Well,
just not my
he
grab.
doesn't care. He's still got your money.
Yeah.
He says, thank you, Deb. That's what he says. Thank you, Deb.
It's kind of cute, but it's just, I don't know. It's
Is
to
it a
me-
shawl?
Yeah, it's very non-Stephen West in a lot of respects, because he's very,
Right.
He has a lot of angles and he puts
Yeah.
a lot of stuff in his, whereas this one is very kind of plain. It's just a basket weave.
Oh, well, that would suit me okay.
Yeah. But he would hang in, guys. I'm still a little frazzled up here. Okay, we just gotta wait for it to finally decide to come up.
Well, while you're waiting for that,
Okay.
our friend Leah Barskowski, I'm not sure how she is, what her screen name is on Ravelry. Do you know what her Ravelry screen
Isn't
name
she
is?
Pygmy Tiger?
Is she?
Pygmy.
She's either Leah Barzakowski, Joan asked me how to spell it, or Pygmy Tiger Knits on Ravelry. She just put out the cutest sock pattern.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's really cute.
So she has it up on Instagram, and I've been meaning to call her and talk to her and tell her, girl, you need to put a link to your pattern. She doesn't have it in her About Me on Instagram, and she doesn't have it on the post, but they are the cutest socks.
They are cute.
So
Really?
if y'all are sock knitters, I'm not. But if y'all are, she has it on Ravelry.
And Colleen should get it.
Colleen should get it.
Well, Colleen
Just
said
saying, because Colleen's a sock knitter.
she said she'd help me.
And these were really cute. There's color
Yeah.
work in them.
Oh.
And
Was that
they're
the ones that she was
so
working
cute.
on?
Yeah.
Oh,
And they're like
so-
fall and
Yeah.
it's great
They're real
photos. Super
Yeah.
cute photos. They're super cute socks. So she's
Cool.
probably Pygmy Tiger Knits on Ravelry as well.
Yeah. I
I'm
wouldn't
just
be
not on
surprised.
Ravelry, so I don't know.
Ooh, Deb, since you're
She
looking
needs to
something
put it
up.
on her Instagram post.
Yeah, it's just taken forever and a year and a day.
Mm.
Stephen West, where are you?
Oh, he's there somewhere.
Right there.
That's his mystery knit along.
Oh,
I bought the pattern. I'll do it after the mystery knit along. I won't do it during the knit along.
I got you.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, fucker. Right. Okay. All right, and here we are. We're totally ignoring you as we're looking up the
That's
basket
okay.
weaver shawl.
Basket Weaver Shawl
Shawl.
by Stephen West.
So get on Ravelry and see it, or whatever, wherever you get your.
Just stop
There.
clicking.
Is there a picture?
Yeah, but
It's not a good picture,
no. We're just going to wait for this to pop up so I can
Yeah.
show you guys.
so you can show them. It's just so not Stephen West. And at first I thought, great, basket weave should be pretty easy. Can go,
Oh, yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And then I'm thinking, because that's kind of what we're doing here.
Right.
You know, it's basket weave, knit,
Yeah.
purl,
It
you
is.
know, sort of thing. And it didn't do what it's supposed to do.
So
So
he doesn't know how to write a basket weave pattern.
No, he does.
He does.
It's just different.
It's just so different for Stephen West. Normally his stuff is very bold,
It is.
Yeah, and
I've
this one
seen a
is
lot of
this
his
one is
stuff.
more
very
traditional.
editorial. Yeah, this one is more traditional.
This one is way more traditional looking.
Yeah,
It
he
goes
must just-
completely against his norm.
right, which I was so surprised.
It's one color.
Yeah,
It's one color. It's like a normal shape.
and it's all legal over there. I'm surprised he didn't have more stuff in him when he made that pattern.
Oh, yeah. Vitamin M.
Vitamin M.
Vitamin M.
Ooh, ooh,
Um,
ooh, it popped.
There.
Yeah, there we go. It just took it a minute, but here is.
See,
So you see, that's a new pattern from
It's
Stephen West. It's
new,
not a
brand
brand new. It's not an old one from
No.
like, the beginning
because
of
he is
time.
rewriting. He is rewriting his patterns over time.
But it looks like he's got like little
Well, see, I
yarn
like
overs in
that.
between the
Yeah,
basket weave.
It
So
does. Yeah.
But still, it was
But I
just.
like it.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe I would do it then.
I don't know.
I don't know. It just looks so
I don't know.
drab. It's a drabidator.
I know. No way. One color exactly.
I know. That's
Steven,
what,
what
I'm saying,
happened?
Stephen
Maybe
West.
he got color overload from all of the bricks pattern he did.
Well, that and the fact that I don't know what this mystery colors is. That's like 4 or 6 skeins too.
Oh,
This mystery knit along is a very big one too. It's in a lot of different colors. So maybe
I'm making too many stitch markers to be able to knit that much. Like
You're coming along.
Yeah.
I'm coming along,
Yeah, you
but yeah, this
I
is
gotta
now
look
this
something
is
up.
2 weeks
Well,
because we didn't have last week.
Right.
So this is my 2-week progress on this one.
Pretty good.
So from
yeah,
there
it is.
up to here, 2
That's
weeks.
great.
And I'm just going in the round, guys. It's not like rocket science or anything. Just in the round. So I'll put another stitch marker or progress keeper on here
Mhm.
today. Oh, and
and
Deborah,
see, I did this.
I hope you know I did put on markers at the top of the sleeves
Yay!
because she
her
made
did.
me do it.
I made her do it,
I'm like, I'm not on the sleeves yet.
but you got to do it.
She's
You
like,
got to mark it.
you gotta mark it. And
Gotta
I'm like,
know
well,
where
I
to
can
go.
mark it when I start them.
Yeah.
No, you have to mark it now.
No,
Okay.
now.
And she did.
Okay, Deborah.
So she did. Other than that, so let's see. Other than spending the week
On your back.
on my back,
You know,
On
a
the
young
couch.
person would potentially say that that's not a bad way to be.
no, except Thursday night, I sat up on the couch and I went, son of a bitch, I missed it again. And Mikey's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Thursday night football.
Oh, yeah.
I missed it again.
Oh, last Thursday?
Thursday night, it's Prime Video.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and I missed it again. I keep
Well, and
forgetting.
Wasn't this one in London? Wasn't
Today,
Thursday?
right now, is in London.
Today
Today's
is
in
in London? Oh,
It's
okay.
the Saints and
Somebody else.
Yeah,
Mm.
somebody else.
See, I don't pay attention enough to it.
Well, yeah, and I feel bad for their quarterback because he really got nailed. Miami's quarterback got nailed
Oh, bad.
bad. Yeah. So, and I was like, oh shoot, I missed it. Not that I wanted to see it, but I missed it.
Yeah.
I mean, I missed the whole.
Yeah, it was a hard hit.
Well, it's kind of like a NASCAR race and you miss the crash.
Yeah, I mean, people used to ask me that when we would go to the Indy 500. Do you go for the race or do you go for the crashes? And I said, well, I don't want anybody to get hurt, but the
Yeah.
crashes are kind of cool.
It's kind of like a hockey game.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, you got to see at least
it's
one
like,
fight.
there has to be a fight.
There has
Like,
to be
you don't
at
want
least
anybody
one.
to get hurt. We never want anybody to get
No,
hurt.
no, we don't want anybody to
But
get hurt.
that's the excitement part
Yeah.
of it. Like,
Yeah, if there isn't 16 people in the penalty box.
and it's
Then it's
way
not
better
worth
in
it.
person
Yeah.
than it is on TV.
Oh yeah, totally.
You can't follow hockey
No.
in person. It's hard to follow hockey in person. So to me, watching hockey on TV is actually easier to follow the hockey because those camera people are genius.
Yeah, they really are.
In person, I think it's harder because you just can't keep up with that freaking 500-mile-an-hour puck.
Oh, no.
But the fights are so much better in person than they are on TV because they don't pan
Well,
away
you
from the
can
fight. You can
right.
keep watching the fight.
Plus, you kind of see it building. You
Oh
know,
yeah, you
as-
know it's
as-
coming. You
as,
know it's
you
coming.
know, so and so's cut him off, and he's swished by him.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Where'd
you
he go?
know that he's boiling inside, and he's gonna go get him. You know that something's gonna come down the pike, and so it's like,
Yeah, you're just waiting for it. You can feel the
yeah,
anticipation building.
you're like, okay,
a
come
hockey
on.
tournament.
So yeah. But I like high school. I like it. The younger kids and
Oh yeah, for sure.
hockey. I think
No,
they play
high school and college. I
Yeah.
don't want to watch
professional.
little kids. No, I'll watch professional hockey. I'm fine with that. I would rather do it in person though than on
Oh,
TV.
in the TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we have the ice here in Indianapolis. I've never been. I've been to the Fever game. That was good. That's basketball.
Yeah.
Women's basketball.
Women's
And that was pretty good. But I've never made it to the ice. Who else is on?
I don't know. I can't see.
Me neither.
How was the world when you were a teenager? What are the differences between nowadays and your days?
What?
Huh?
How was the world when we were teenagers? Like, what was the world like when we were teenagers?
A lot
Now,
different.
Karen and I are contemporaries.
Yeah.
So we're the same age. She's younger. She's 17 years younger than Karen. 19 years younger than me. So
16 years.
16.
I'm 51.
I'm
oh, that's right.
67.
And she's 67. Okay, math isn't my subject. How is it different today? Well, when I was growing up, my mom threw me out the door and locked it. and we weren't allowed back in until lunchtime
In the summer?
in the summer.
In the summer.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
My mom made all our clothes and stayed home. We didn't have restaurants at every street corner.
No, you're right.
We didn't. Gas stations were gas stations. You picked
That's
up
all
oil,
it was, gas.
maybe
You
picked
went and
up
got
some
gas.
oil, or you got your car fixed or the tune up there or
Right.
whatever.
But not
They
what
were
it is
never
now.
like
Mm-mm.
you could get a gourmet meal in a gas station or
We still
anything.
can't.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Gourmet.
Well, it depends on your definition of gourmet, because
gourmet.
we change the definitions of things all the time.
We do all the time.
I'm amazed my husband will go to the grocery store and pick up sushi.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry.
I don't
no,
like sushi.
No.
So.
no, or
Why
a
would
gas
you get
station.
down here? You've got a great sushi place right down the street. Gas station sushi? What is he waiting for a dad?
I'm just like, I've been married to him for a very long time, so I can call him whatever I want to. I'm not,
We
but
can't.
I call him every name in the book. But for the most part, usually when he does something really dumb, I just call him stupid Pollock. I'm like, that's dumb. I'm sorry, but dumb.
I don't. Mm-mm.
I don't even trust buying fish at the grocery store
Oh.
and making my own sushi because they don't trust how long that fish.
Has been there.
Even at the
been there.
grocery store?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, so where do you buy your fish? At
I
the
don't.
fish market?
I don't.
You don't eat
We're
fish?
landlocked. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Wasn't there that fish store up the street?
Caplingers?
Yeah.
I think they went under.
They did?
I think so.
They had
Oh.
good. They had good food.
They had good fish.
Yeah, they had good fish.
If you
Other
go
than-
downtown, you can go like to Ocean Prime. They have it flown in every day.
yeah. No, I mean, I'll eat fish in a restaurant
Okay.
because
Okay.
they,
Yeah.
usually they get it from a whatever. And I don't cook fish.
It's called a fishmonger.
I know it's called a fishmonger.
Okay.
I
just glad
I-
I remembered that.
Yeah, I don't cook fish, not because I don't like fish. It's just that I don't trust myself or whatever
Well,
to
and-
cook.
and it
to
does
cook
stink
fish.
the house
The
out.
thing with me is, in our house we overcook it. It's
Oh.
overcooked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we used to drink water from the hose outside, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
let
yeah,
it
yeah.
run for like 10 seconds to get
Yeah.
all the plasticky tasting water
Yep.
out of the hose first, and the hot
Yep, we
water.
used to do that too.
And until you got some cool water. We never worried about getting too much water in us like we do nowadays. People have
Right.
their self-help water jug or
Right.
whatever. I don't
There you
know,
go.
their emotional water bottle, emotional support water bottle
Yeah, there
with
you
them
go.
morning, noon, and night. We
Yeah.
never worried about that.
No, we didn't.
Ever.
Uh-uh.
Ever.
Because we had the
No.
hose, like you said.
You
we
had the
the
hose. Who cares about the hose?
We
even? You
didn't
just
even
went
care
to the
about
spigot.
drinking water. We
We
drank
just-
whatever. It was
was-
Kool-Aid.
But
Yeah.
the thing is
We drank a lot of Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid we drank a lot.
Lot
And
of
pop,
Kool-Aid.
but pop was a rarity.
Pop
for
was
us.
a rarity. We
Yeah.
didn't get
For
pop.
us, we didn't get pop very often. And
Mhm.
when we got out of school, the biggest thing is we got our own order of French fries at McDonald's.
Burger
Oh,
Chef.
I didn't have a McDonald's close.
Oh, well, we did.
Our
Yeah,
our
Burger Chef.
our after school treat before dinner was popcorn.
Oh, yeah, we ate popcorn.
Yeah,
too.
we ate
We ate
popcorn
popcorn
a
a
lot,
lot.
Yeah.
And then my dad would make like food for an army. Had my parents divorced, and so long story. My dad was the cook, and so when my brothers and I were with him, he would cook like food for a week. So nowadays you would consider that to be meal prep, right?
Right.
My dad would do it just because he only saw us on the weekends, and then he left for the week.
Right.
So he would cook like one thing, though. He would cook one thing in like a big roasting pan, and it would be full of Spanish rice or,
Yeah.
a big roast or whatever. And then he was
Yeah.
gone for the week, and my brothers and I were there to fend for ourselves.
You know,
So we ate a lot of Campbell's soup and a lot of leftovers.
and on Sundays, did
Can-
you get in the car and go visit people?
No.
We did. See, now
Well,
that was
we
the
went.
thing.
Oh, on the weekends.
Sometimes.
In the
Sometimes.
in the summer on the weekends, we would go up to my grandparents.
Yeah.
5 hours away
we
for a
would-
2-day weekend, guys. That's
we drop in on my friends of the family, Capusa. They'd come over. Mom would
Right.
make a ham or whatever, and their kids were about the same age as us, and so we did quite a bit of that. Or we even went on a Sunday afternoon drive, just to get out and see the
Right.
world, sort of thing. But
what is something you want to tell someone in their 20s now? Save your freaking money.
yes,
Stop spending your money on
Yep.
shit.
Yeah. Crap.
yeah. When you're 67, 68, 69,
Then you can
then you can go get
then you
tchotchke.
can go get tchotchke shit.
You can spend
What I
all
would
that.
say
Start
to somebody in
investing.
their 20s, invest.
Get an investor. Get an investor. Somebody who you can open up an account with them with like $25 or $50, whatever you can afford,
Yeah.
and start
Saving.
Exactly.
saving.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish somebody would have told me that.
Yeah.
If you start small, there's like little studies where if you start small and young, you can retire by 30.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as you don't pull it out.
Yeah, don't pull it
Now,
out.
what else would I tell somebody, a 20-year-old? Patient. I think I would tell a 20-year-old to be patient. Stop worrying about what's around the corner. Just be patient. It'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to get
It comes
there.
quickly.
Yeah. And life will catch to you. Don't, it's.
Yeah.
Just be
Enjoy
patient.
being 20.
Being 20.
Enjoy being
Yeah.
20.
Because
Because it goes away. And,
And enjoy your figure.
because that goes real quick.
And your sleep. Enjoy your sleep and your figure.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to take a nap.
I'm not.
There is something good to be said about a nap.
Yes.
There really is.
Always.
Unless you're me and
Yeah,
your
well.
naps are really, I was telling them last night I went to sleep at like 9, 10 o'clock. I woke up at 1:45. Had to pee.
Damn that bladder.
Appreciate your bladder when you're 20. Appreciate being able to sleep through the freaking night without having to go pee.
That's so true.
Oh my God.
It is.
Okay, so I woke up, I had to go pee. I get back into bed and I lay there for like 10 minutes and I'm fully awake, y'all. Like just wide a freaking awake. And I know if I just sit there and keep stirring like I am, I'm going to wake up my husband. So I'm like, fuck it. I just got up and came out here and watched some movies and did some orders and knit some whatevers and made some more stitch markers. And at 5, so 4 hours later,
That's how it works.
I went, okay, I think I can go back to sleep now. And I went back to sleep and I woke up at 8:30.
Do you do that?
So that's
just
how
on
my
the
naps
weekends? Or do you
About
do
half the night.
okay, but like during the week when you have to get up and go to work in the morning, or do you sleep all night, or do you get up in the middle of the night, or
And usually I just wake up at like 3 and then I'm just awake. I just stay up because I think if I go back to sleep,
you won't get up to go to work?
and I haven't used an alarm clock since I was probably 20. And
You
so
should
I
just-
wouldn't even know how to use an alarm clock now. I wouldn't. I wouldn't know how to use
I don't
one.
have one.
Right. So you get older, you stop using alarm clocks because your body it just wakes up
I
anyway.
have my iPhone.
No.
That's my
Yeah,
alarm.
but I don't know how to use the thing on my phone either.
I don't have one because I
so-
don't work. So,
So when I wake up at 3, I just stay awake.
Well, I started using the alarm on my iPhone mainly because at least once a day I'd look at it. I had to go find it. I had to know where it is because I'm terrible with the phone. I 99% of the time I don't know where it is. Except now that I've got this wonderful little Libra thing that tells my blood sugar. If I get 20 feet away from it, it gets lonesome.
oh.
And it goes beep, 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 beep.
What are your thoughts on forgiving someone or taking revenge? Just forgive them. And forgiving
Life's
doesn't
too
mean
short.
that you have to
Forget.
still forget or still associate with person, right? You can let bygones be bygones.
Yep.
And not have to associate with that person anymore. Like if they've done something that in your world is unforgivable,
Yeah.
like
It is a
like a
circumstance.
spouse
based.
or a
Yeah.
love, you know, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, if
Sue
they
went
cheat
out-
on you.
Yeah, if she went out and got another podcast, would I get mad at that? Probably, because she's cheating on me.
right.
You know, I mean, that'd be wrong. Simply wrong.
Right.
Not to make light of the situation.
But you don't have to hold on to it. You don't have to take revenge. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Like that seems like almost a Karen sort of moment. Not that Karen.
Not Karen.
Not that Karen, but a Karen-ish. I don't.
Oh, okay.
See? Look.
There's her alarm. I don't really condone the whole taking revenge sort of thing. But that's just me. That's just me. I always think if I do something really atrocious that I would think is atrocious, somebody's going to take revenge on me, so I just don't. I just don't. I try to be.
I try to look at revenge too, also as it's going to have power over me. I mean, the situation is going to control me.
And then where is it going to stop?
And
right, where would it end? Because as soon as you do something back, then they're going to do something back to you. You know, like
Life's too short.
Bygones be bygones.
Yeah, but that there is a philosophy: keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer.
There you go.
And trust me, you do need to do that. You need to know where they are at all times.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
I do.
That condones like internet stalking. That's the other thing. When we were younger,
we didn't
have internet, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, TikTok, whatever.
Right. I would sit in
our
class.
Friends were with us.
Right.
Yeah, at all times.
And
they were with us. We could dial their phone number without
looking at the phone.
Looking at anything.
Right.
We, you know, our 40 friends, we had their numbers memorized.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
even with my phone.
And we always had a quarter or two in our pocket, or a dime, or a nickel, whatever.
Always.
So that if you were out somewhere, you could actually make a phone call.
Yeah. So we didn't have the instantaneous measurement of things either. And I think that, for me anyway, I think helped me, because if I had been, you know,
it helps with patience. Nowadays, nobody has any patience because they want to know it right now, and they can know it right now.
Right. Whereas we couldn't know it right now. They turned the news off at 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't go on.
And then at 6 o'clock in the morning, it came back on.
Yeah.
With the flag, you know, so it was, you did have your quiet. And I don't see there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Turn it off at 11 o'clock at night.
Turn it off.
You know?
Tori and I used to have a power down week once a year. We had an unplugged power down week. We would go to a state park somewhere, and we would primitive camp, and there was no phones, no tablets, no computers, no
and
anything.
that was even then, you guys in the last 20 years has, you know, we've become so attached to our electronics and things, whereas, you know, I wasn't attached. I had no choice. My sewing machine had to be electronic, and so I had no choice but to step into the 20th century. Yeah. But to this day, I'll get a doctor's appointment, and they're like, "Do you want a card?"
Yes,
and I'm like,
yes,
I do.
Yes, we want a card.
Oh,
yeah, it's in here, but it's on the refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's written on the calendar.
Yes.
And it's over here until the call's here, and the calendar's there, and the phone's over here, and I still show up a day before I'm not supposed to do it.
I mark it on my calendar too. I have a paper calendar by my door where the garage is when I go out, and I look at that thing every day.
Paper calendar.
Yeah, I did.
I looked at this calendar every day too, and for some reason, I had it in my head that I had to go Tuesday to get blood drawn.
You know,
I had to go Tuesday, and she goes, "Why don't I have you here? You're supposed to be here tomorrow." I said, "Oh, well, I'm just doing a run, just practice."
Making sure I got the route down.
I
gotta make sure I had the route down. It's good. I'm good. I'm good for tomorrow.
And this girl was looking at me like, "What do I do? I don't want her to, you know." So the other lady said, "Just switch it. If you don't mind waiting a few minutes." I said, "No, that's okay. I'll wait. And I don't have to come back."
I'm already here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Trish says, yeah, played outside until the streetlights came on.
That's
Yes, that's right. And if you
Exactly.
didn't get your ass in by the time the streetlights came on, there was
When they rolled
there
the
was a
sidewalks up.
switch.
When they rolled the sidewalks up.
When they roll it, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know I stayed up? We went camping with my family. And my
You
dad
fell
told
for
me-
that bullshit.
And I stayed up, and I was doing this in the car. And I said, they still have sidewalks. Well, they haven't come through here yet. Well, wait. Where'd they go? And then, of course, we were on the outside of town, and it would be like, I missed it.
Oh.
Go back. My
Oh,
We
mom
had
was
ice
like,
cream trucks too.
Oh, yeah.
They still have an ice cream truck that runs through here every once in a
Oh,
while.
really?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
they were fun.
Yeah.
I nowadays you go, is that for real? Or is that like
Well, you could get soft serve in the ice cream truck.
no, I'm talking like the world today. Like, is that truly an
Oh.
ice cream truck, or is that just
Oh.
some sketchy serial killer looking for kids or something? you
Well,
know?
that's what we're
That's
looking at
true.
nowadays, and that's what we
Yeah.
think.
And we
You
didn't have to
don't-
worry about that. back
And we
then.
do have to worry about that. Whereas before you didn't. Like I said, mom threw my ass out of the door and
Yep.
locked it until noon.
Yep. Yep.
Don't come back.
Yeah,
And then we came back.
yeah.
And if we had done something wrong, even though she didn't know the lady who yelled at us, that lady knew somebody who knew my mom, and my mom knew
Oh,
all
yeah.
about it by the time
Oh.
I got home.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, because that was their route.
Well, it was the
Hello,
same
Joan?
thing. It was the same thing in school too. You not only knew you were
Yep.
going to get in trouble from your teacher,
Yeah.
but your
Home.
teacher was going to call your parents, and your
Mhm.
parents were going to have an issue with you too.
Yep.
Where nowadays that I don't think that that
That's-
doesn't happen.
that's- No.
No,
Not so much
not
now.
so much.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so much now.
Yeah, because when I was in grade school, my mom.
But they also taught you how to cursive and
That's true.
math and science and
And we still
social
believe that
studies.
2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we knew that, you just had your times tables, and
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
did your times
Phonics.
tables and your addition and
Phonics and- yeah.
subtractions and
Yeah.
English. The dictionary didn't change definitions
Right.
on the weekly.
On a weekly basis.
Webster's dictionary was good for several
Well,
years.
now My parents were really good, like about defending. They wanted to know the facts of the situation.
Well, yeah.
And then they would take and dole out the punishment as needed. 9 times out of 10, it was worse at home than it was at school.
Always.
Because whether I did it or not, I was guilty at home.
Yep.
So you just don't do it.
Mm-mm.
And then, but
Well, because I went to school in Catholic schools, grade schools and stuff, and those nuns didn't care if you did something wrong. They had that ruler ready to
did
crack.
they really?
Oh yes.
I've read about that, but I didn't believe it.
yeah. They wrap
Really?
in
Oh
the,
yeah.
in the town that I lived in Rochester. There was 2 public high schools and 1. I don't know if it was Catholic or Lutheran. It was a private high school.
Okay.
We were all Lutheran. So
I'm not sure. I think it was Catholic though. I'm pretty sure it was Catholic. And they, even then, that was in the 80s. They were wrapping hands in the high school
Mhm.
with the rulers. That
So
was
you
the
just
80s.
tried to be as good as you could at the time.
I wasn't in that one. I was in one of the public schools, so I
Ah.
was a rebel. Imagine that,
Alright.
not me. No.
not her. I was middle of the road.
Middle of the road.
Yeah. Well, you have to keep an eye on me because I was always one of the shortest.
Well, I was
So
too.
yeah. So we would get lost in the crowd,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
and so teachers would kind of keep an eye out. So
For the little ones.
for the little ones,
Right.
and so you always had a teacher looking over your shoulder,
Right.
and that was I didn't do anything wrong. Why is she looking at you? I don't know. Why is she looking at you? Well, I don't know. Why is she looking at both of us? You go that way, I'll go this way. We'll see who she follows.
Her eyes split.
They did.
Gotta keep an eye on both of them.
Because, like I said, I've told that story before. There's 3 of us in grade school through high school, and we all changed size.
Yeah.
One year I was this, and but the 3
Yeah.
of us were We're all in the bottom of the barrel there. We're all right here in the corner. You could pick us out of a crowd easy because it was 1, 2, and 3.
And you know what? When we were in school, we had to wear certain things. We couldn't wear.
You were in a private, yeah. So you had a uniform.
Yeah, and well, I mean, even
Below the knee.
do what?
Below the knee?
Oh yeah. But I mean, like when I got in high school, I went to a public high school, and you couldn't wear shorts. You couldn't wear jeans.
Yeah.
You couldn't wear tennis shoes.
The only thing I would like when it comes to clothes now is that at least they don't have any holes in them.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
My mother, God rest her soul, she was so funny. She would go out, we'd go to breakfast or lunch together and stuff like that. And then we'd walk by a store.
Yeah.
And the jeans would be like $75.
Oh yeah, like an Abercrombie.
And they have holes.
They look like they're 25 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't buy those.
My mother would be just fit to be tied that, if you're going to spend that kind of money. So if you're 20 and you're going to spend that kind of money, get a whole outfit.
Yeah.
Don't just buy the little bits and pieces of it.
The little bits and pieces of it. Yeah, don't be fooled by name brands.
That too.
Just because it has a name brand on it does not mean that it is necessarily better.
True.
It just doesn't.
No, it doesn't. And I wish today that I had kept up the sewing like my mother had done for me.
I was never a sewer.
I can make little things, but I can't do. And I did at the time. But I used to make my suit coats and plaids matched. Oh yeah, I had the outfits that were. You had a solid jacket with a solid shift, and then you had the plaid jacket you'd wear it with, and the plaid skirt.
And the plaids match.
Yeah, and the plaids match.
Plaids match, yeah.
And so you had those. That gave you like 4 outfits without even going,
Yeah.
So anyway.
Well,
Now I'm into t-shirts.
Yep, you are.
Yes, she is. That's why we all have them on.
I was going to wear my other one. One of my newer
Which one?
ones.
You got another newer one?
Yeah, I got it in Alaska. Quaff the raven. Pour some more is what it says. It's Raven coffee.
Oh,
nice.
So it's quaff, and it says quaff the raven. Pour some more.
pour some more.
Like
Wait,
por favor.
Yeah.
And my bones company,
Yeah.
they were down in the hurricane. They don't have power, but their situation is okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
my
yeah,
bones
for any of
company.
y'all in the southeastern US, we hope
praying
you're
for you.
Yes.
we hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
We hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I have to show you and you guys. Unfortunately, they won't be available to you guys unless you're going to be at the
Michigan.
What the heck is the fiber retreat called?
I don't know. It's a fiber retreat up in Michigan. Way up there.
I'll have to pull up my thing.
I don't know. I was just.
She's going to just show up.
Yeah, I'm just going to
North
show
Shore
up.
Fiber Retreat, I think is what it's called.
Oh my God.
I have been making stitch markers.
They're so cute.
But yeah, like legit, just
Oh, how sweet.
huggers and yeah, galore.
Oh, cute. Gee, I'm sorry I'm not going to be there.
Well, so here's what's
See, now
I'll have to
that
look it up.
weekend, you'll be driving up there and I will be.
Northport.
You'll be on
Fiber
the
retreat.
boat, won't
Yeah.
you? Okay.
You won't be quite to Miami yet.
Keep your brain active because otherwise, once you hit 50, you start forgetting shit.
Well, I did that.
And you lose your eyes too. You can't see anything here that's going on.
Right?
And I feel like I'm getting in your face. And I'm really not getting in your face, but I feel like I'm getting in their face,
Yeah.
you know? We have the best walkers
Let me
anyway.
see
though.
if I can. Let me see if I can find.
Where we're supposed to be at? I don't know. You just said sign these papers, and I did.
Yeah, I legit. That's what I did. I went here, sign this.
See, we love our Karen. We do love our,
Our Karen is good.
We don't have a Karen. We have a real Karen.
All right, we have a true Karen.
A true Karen.
You know what? I probably have it sent to my work email.
Did you find it?
Because that one I actually look on the
Yeah.
most. So, God.
It's north of
Sleeping Bear,
Traverse City.
Sleeping Bear Fiber Retreat is what it's
Okay,
called.
okay.
Sleeping Bear Fiber Retreat. It's way up in northern Michigan.
North of Traverse City.
Yeah, Sleeping Bear Fiber Retreat is what
Right.
it's called. So last year, Leah Barzakowski and I went, and I brought some stitch markers with me, and they were like a big hit. And I just had them in my car. I just brought them in
And
my
you were
car.
just starting
I wasn't.
out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was just starting out. I just had them at the local yarn shop. I didn't have the Etsy shop. And I just threw them in my car last minute, thinking, yeah, if anybody needs stitch markers, I'll have them.
Right.
Just to give them. But as soon as people found out that I had stitch markers, they were like, well, you need to bring them in. Bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. So I did.
Why not?
I ended up talking with the gal who runs it, or one of the gals that runs it. And we briefly discussed me being a vendor last year while I was actually
Yes.
there. Or while I
Yes.
was there.
She was there. She was going to turn her into a vendor.
Briefly talked about it, and then nothing was ever said about it again. The next sign up came up. I signed up. I said, yes, absolutely. I love this place. It was fantastic.
And I really wanted to go, but
I know.
London called.
But London called and whatever. I forgive you this
These are
time.
bigger. These are tiny.
Signed up again. Didn't really hear anything. Blah, 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 blah. Just like last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. An update came out with a what's all going on with it, and all the peoples and the teachers and the vendors and everything. And I'm listed as a vendor.
Yay!
I did. Y'all, that was the first I had like officially heard, was in an update email from
Oh,
them.
the trees.
So-
those trees
Look at
are-
those.
So I'm
trees.
officially a vendor
I think
at
that's great.
the retreat, and I don't have any way to display my own stuff
Well, we'll
because I sell it on Etsy, or I sell
Etsy.
it to wholesale to other shops. So now I have to figure out how to display my own stuff.
Go
Can-
over
Within
to
a month.
Dollar Tree maybe and get those jewelry stands.
Can you
might be able to
display it
do
like you did at Greencastle?
in the little cups.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But at any
Oh,
rate,
are these
so
cute?
I've been making Christmas stitch markers because it's like mid-November.
Nice.
So I figured a lot of Christmassy type ones
These are adorable.
that aren't on Etsy. So I got
Aw.
stuff that's exclusively not on Etsy.
Some of the shoes
Um,
are on it.
But whatever doesn't go there, we'll end up making it in
Did you
its way
find
too.
the snowmen yet, Deb? The snowmen are cute.
Oh, I haven't
You
found
know,
it.
I purchased
This little guy.
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, the
Oh,
little white snowman.
He's
white and red snowman.
adorable.
Isn't he cute?
He's cute.
There's some super cute ones.
Yeah, she's got.
I love
skates.
those skates.
The
I love
ice
these
skates.
skates.
Are really good too.
These are ice skates. Aren't they cute? Just
And candy canes and she's been busy. Presents. Wow.
oh, Sarah, you got some Christmas ones. Good. I'm glad. I have Christmas ones up on Etsy. I so think the penguins are the cutest.
They
Yes.
are cute.
They're super adorable.
Yeah, I have to admit that these little guys here are just right here.
They're little snowmen.
These are penguins.
No, they're
No,
snowmen.
those are
It's
snowmen.
a carrot nose, honey. It's a carrot
It
nose.
looks like a penguin. This looks like a snowman to me. See, this is a snowman.
Did you find them?
This is a snowman.
Those are
The other one.
snowmen.
Yeah, Ron, I think I can get a couple of jewelry display stands because I think I'm gonna sell them in sets.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I sent some down to the yarn patch in Tennessee. They ordered some stuff wholesale for me.
She won't
Oh, okay.
Yes, I will. Put them back. Knock it off.
Nice try, Deb.
I
know. See, it doesn't always work.
sent some down to the yarn patch in
Down in crossover.
in Tennessee. They did a retreat. Asked me if I could go. I couldn't go, but I sent down a bunch of stuff, and I just ordered some display stands. She said that they worked great.
Good.
So I'll probably just get some more display stands for myself.
Yeah.
They weren't that expensive, so.
Well, that's good.
The Dollar Tree.
We're keeping
Amazon.
We're keeping her on the up and up.
Yeah, y'all are keeping me busy, which is good. But maybe that's why I don't sleep, because I'm constantly making stitch markers.
Well, but you have a creative mind anyway.
Yeah, she does.
And your brain doesn't like to turn off anyhow.
No, it doesn't.
And
Nope.
I can't even get the charger on mine, so it's not. What does that say?
I love you more than coffee, but not always before coffee. So true.
Which is good.
That's so true. Let me tell you.
So true. With me and my coffee.
I like my coffee too.
Me and my coffee. And Deb and I are seriously contemplating doing a crocheted cardigan.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That'll be
It's
pretty.
this week's free pattern
It is. It's this week's free pattern on Fiber.
Expression Fiber Arts.
Yeah, Expression Fiber Arts.
And it's called Katri.
Yeah.
Katri.
Whatever. It's done in flat pieces, y'all. So it's like it would be so quick to make up.
So crochet.
If you're a crocheter, that would be a quick
go on her
cardigan
website.
to do.
Cardigan
With
to do.
pockets, y'all.
And it's got pockets.
With pockets.
It does.
But it does use a lot of yarn.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
But it would be a good stash buster. I think it would be a great stash buster if you used fingering weight and you have that much fingering weight.
Yeah, I agree. You could do that because you have. I would buy one base color, like a beige or
I
a
wouldn't
blue
hold
or
double.
something.
I would just do it
single.
I would just do it single.
Oh, I wouldn't.
And go by the measurements.
Nah, I don't like it.
Or hold it double.
I'd hold it double.
Yeah, but if you do it single, you could go to like a size 2 or 3.
That's true. I could.
I mean,
And
just
do it
drop
to
down
measurement.
Just do it to measurement
Right.
instead of.
Yeah, because that's
It's-
right. You're right.
it's
This
flat
one is
pieces.
So
It's
it doesn't make
3
any
flat
difference.
pieces, and then you stitch them together. You keep the openings open for the arms, and then you do tubes for the arms in the round.
Yeah. See, shouldn't like me talking about patterns on.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, so you have the pieces. So you're right. I could just use.
Yeah. You could just do measurement.
Just by
you know,
measurement.
By measure. Yeah.
Perfect. Good idea. I think that's what I'm going to do.
I mean, I think it would be.
Well,
you could do double fingering, and just, but by measurement.
yeah, but that's a great thing.
Be a great stash buster.
It is. Yeah.
Just remember, you don't always have to go with exactly the way the pattern says. So that is like one color. But if you're a bigger girl like her and I are, this puppy takes 3,000 yards of yarn in our size. 3,000.
3,000. Hobby Lobby, here I come. Plus, if
3,000 yards, y'all.
Wonder how many football fields.
That's for a 2X. 3,000 yards.
3,000 yards.
That's
A football field is 100 yards.
Okay, so
You'd have to run
300.
300 football fields. Okay, I'm a big girl, but that's like
No, it would be 30.
Would it?
Yeah, it'd be 30.
It'd be 30.
30.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
it'd be
bad.
30.
That's
30's
not
not
bad.
But still, y'all, I'm a big girl, but I'm not. That seems like
It does have positive ease on it, so
4 inches,
yeah, but
3 to 4 inches of
Yeah.
positive ease.
yeah.
It's the pockets. It's
It's
the
the
pockets.
There you go.
There you go. That's it right there. Pockets for sure.
It's the pockets.
It's the pockets. You got that right. I'm serious.
No, crochet takes more. Crochet does take
a lot more.
a lot more yarn than knitting does.
But
But
it is faster.
the upside is it's a ton faster.
Right.
It is a lot faster.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't matter for me because I'm slow at knitting, so I would be slow. At
Dude, I
crocheting.
don't know if I have that much in fingering double. So you would need 6,000 yards if you held double.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Oh,
have that
do.
much.
You could come and look at my stash.
You do.
I have enough.
I know you have enough.
I got.
But if I were going to do it double, like when I actually have the pattern pulled out at home because I thought I might take some of that for the granny squares
Oh, yeah.
on
Oh.
the ship. I thought that might be kind of fun to
Are
do
you
on
going
the
to hold
ship.
fingering
I'm going to
double?
hold fingering double because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one solid color like a beige, and then my fiddle bits or my fingering is going to be the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have enough beige?
Yeah, I bought a bunch
You bought a bunch.
a long time ago.
Oh, a long time ago. Okay. I'm like, she keeps saying she's on a moratorium.
Yep.
So I'm like,
No. But see, and the thing is I can keep the moratorium going because I get Ash and Bumble every month.
Yeah.
So I get her every month, and I get.
are you going to do like a solid square, or are you going to do each row a different color? That's a lot of yarn to weave in.
Yeah, that is a lot of yarn. I hadn't really thought about it.
You could do solid. You could do like, your beige and then another color and just do a granny square. And then do different colored granny squares. That would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, I could do different kinds of granny squares just as long as they're all the same.
Same size.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be fun.
When are you going to start?
Yeah. When are you going to start this?
Oh, I don't know. Next week when I have nothing else to do.
Yeah, okay.
And I kept going, well, next week Hobby Lobby will have their yarn on sale. If you guys don't know this,
Every other week.
every other week,
Ribbon.
everything is on sale at Hobby Lobby. So if it's not on sale this week, it will be on sale next week.
Yep.
So
Every
if you're a
other week.
sale shopper like this, yours truly, I don't buy it unless it's on sale at Hobby Lobby.
No, you need the good price.
I need the good price.
And they're really quick about putting their stuff out and getting it priced down. Like
Mhm.
their Christmas stuff is already 40% off,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but their Halloween is only 20% off.
That's because Halloween is right here.
Yeah.
But
But
last
think
month
about it.
it was
makes
60%.
sense.
Last
Yeah.
month it was 60%. Now they just have a little bit left.
Now they only have a little bit left,
Right.
Because people were buying it
Last month.
Last month.
And did you go in and buy last month? for
No.
Halloween? Oh, well, you are behind.
I am, and we're probably
You should
not going to
probably
get not going
you
to get
should-
the house
we should-
decorated.
we should probably just go through the tchotchke stuff because I bet we have some Halloween stuff in
We
there.
do.
And then you could just skip over Halloween at the dollar store this year and just go straight to Christmas.
Okay, maybe I'll do that.
Because
Yeah.
then you don't have to worry about Halloween.
Well, I won't. There won't be much left after I get back anyway, because I'll be
Right.
gone most of November. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Probably the Christmas stuff will be gone too.
Yeah. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I haven't been in Dollar Tree lately. Well, I haven't been anywhere lately.
I haven't been over to Hobby Lobby lately. I was looking on their website the other day.
I like-
Yesterday.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
the fact that they have all this one of a kind type furniture.
Oh.
But it's way overpriced.
Absolutely.
But it's so cute.
It is
There are
It's
times
cute, but it's
that
not well made.
no, it's not.
Mhm.
It's cute, but it's not well made.
It'd
So
have to be reinforced. you know,
Yeah. A couple of
a
times.
couple 35 times, but
Yeah.
they just have the cutest wall sets, and like for a little girl's room or pirates for a little
Yeah.
boy's room. They just have the nicest
It really
tchotchke
is
stuff for
cute.
each one. Yeah.
tchotchke. That's
Tchotchke.
exactly right. There's tchotchke stuff.
Here's a
That's
tchotchke.
That's another thing that I would advise a 20-year-old or a person.
Get lots of tchotchke.
No,
Because then you
save
won't
that
get
for
it
your
later.
retirement.
Because then you won't get it later.
No, my actual advice, because it took me a long time to get there. For key pieces of furniture in your home
Yes.
or your apartment,
Buy good.
buy good furniture.
Yeah.
Period.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know what? If all you can afford is a piece of junk table at the 5 and dime for your dining room at the moment,
Fine.
maybe y'all don't even know what a 5 and dime is, but
They
go
probably
to
don't.
the Goodwill and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
one for $20, $30, and use that until you can get
Mhm.
a solid
Table.
table.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't go oh, but this one is super cute
No.
and I can get it for $450 and spend $450 on a table that's super cute, but it's crap.
Mm.
Check to make sure it's real wood, not particle board, not laminate,
Not anything.
you want solid wood. That's going to be my advice, because the pieces of furniture.
Come on.
No, he's not here.
Oh, okay. I could have saw him go by.
I have spent a lot of money on tchotchke furniture over the years.
Yeah.
And over and over and over and over again. And I finally went. And this table,
Yeah.
it's like an Amish one.
Mhm.
It's not.
It's nice.
It's not Amish.
That
But
is-
Amish would be good too. Go to the
Yeah.
Amish.
Yeah, go and invest in something good and like and mark your mattress and change it out every 8 years or so. Whatever the don't go 20 years or 15 years or just because it's such a hassle to get. Don't do it because your body will suffer accordingly. you
Yeah.
know?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And pillows,
Or
you need nicer
nowadays,
pillows
nowadays you have the it's not inner spring mattress, so they don't break down
right.
like our old
Negatives.
inner spring
Right.
mattresses
Yeah.
do.
Right.
So go by their recommendations. But yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh,
Get the good
uh-huh,
stuff.
uh-huh.
Save up and get the good stuff. It'll last you much longer.
It does.
That's true. And we're not yarn snobs.
Nope, definitely not yarn snubs here.
So you can go over to Hobby Lobby and get the yarn you need.
Yes, you can.
Look, that yarn, I'm sorry, right? Coates and Clark, Red Heart Savers has come a long way.
Yes, they have, but
But not quite far enough.
but I'm
they
I'm still like Hobby Lobbies. I love this yarn,
Oh, I
or
do too.
Yarn Bee better than
some of them, right?
Red
I do too. I have
Red
to admit.
Heart.
Oh yeah. Even in some
Red
of the
Heart
others,
has its place, y'all. Red Heart, I mean,
it does.
they all do. They all have, and some of their lines are better than other lines.
Right.
So don't snub your nose up at those. They're good things.
I
They're
have
good
to smell
things.
my nose up.
Actually, you know what? I made several blankets out of Red Heart. Blankets out of Red Heart for family members. But I did it with Heather line. It's still Red Heart in the Super Saver, the big. You guys shut up. In the big,
I'm not saying nothing.
in the big 1 pound things. But certain colors come in a line that's called Heather, and some of them the colors were green or lavender, seafoam green, that sort of thing, gray, and it's called Heather. It's so much softer than the rest of it.
Nice.
Make great blankets.
Yeah.
Great blankets.
Great blankets
Yeah.
in crochet.
Everything turned into a blanket.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For a hot minute there, everything
Right.
was a blanket.
Yeah. So anyway. Okie dokie.
We should
kittens.
probably get our poop in a group and let you guys go for the day.
Yeah. Never mind. I lost that.
I was gonna say,
She's
did you
gone.
lose that thought?
She is
She's-
in half La La Land, so.
Mhm.
I still have a few drugs sitting in me.
It's okay. It's okay. You made up for it with t-shirts.
I did. I made up with the Yarnivore t-shirt. See,
You're
so
Yarnivore.
I'm a
Yep,
Yarnivore.
we are.
I love it.
I do
really
too.
did. I thought this is now what a cute. How did they come up with that?
Because they're talented.
They are.
Andy and
Andy and Steve from Leading Men.
I love their yarn.
I love their.
If you guys need a little Wilbur the piggy or Betsy the cow,
Yeah.
Oh,
they're new stitch markers
Mhm.
on the Flock Around the Table.
Flock Around the
Etsy
Table.
shop.
Etsy shop. He's so cute. You got this little nose that looks like this. He's so sweet.
A Wilbur.
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 There is one Henry the Hedgehog left. I found one. It was sold out, y'all. And then I found
One.
he snuck in there. He was hiding.
Ah,
I swears to you, he was hiding.
He
So
had
if
a
you
back
wanted a
end.
Henry and you thought it was sold out,
it's there.
There's one.
there's
down.
one left.
Okie dokie.
There's one
There
left.
won't be when you click off.
I don't know.
I don't know,
Whatever.
we'll find out.
Whatever. But you guys have a great week.
Yep.
And we will see you
Next week,
Next
which would
week.
be the 9th.
Yeah.
Okay. If your
Okay.
brain's working that good. I don't know.
Mine,
I don't even know what day it is.
today's the second.
Second.
It's the
So
2nd.
It
so
would be the
it'd
9th.
I just had to do the right math.
There we
Okay,
go.
we'll see you later. Have a
Bye.
good week.
It's not a touch screen.
Didn't remember. I honestly didn't remember this week. I honestly was
Right.
going to touch the screen.
I know.
Oh,
Did
did
it
I
go
not do
off?
it right?
It's okay.
Oh, well.
There we go.